Hello, good day and welcome to my channel. Now the question here says from the diagram above, find x and then question B, h. Now we have two right angle triangles here. This is a smaller right angle triangle and this is the larger right angle triangle. Now from this smaller right angle triangle, this is angle 60 and this side that is opposite the angle 60 is called the opposite side. And this third side is called the adjacent side. Don't forget the longest side here is the hypotenuse. So there's no debate about that. So the side that is opposite this angle 60, that is the side that is facing it, is called the opposite side. And the other side becomes the adjacent side. Now for us to solve this triangle, we are going to use the trigonometric ratio. So I want to believe we remember the acronym SOHCAHTOA. So if you look at this SOHCAHTOA, this is opposite and this is adjacent. So it means we are going to use the tangent aspect of this. So the tangent is opposite over adjacent. So we'll be using opposite over adjacent for this angle 60. So if I start and I take tan 60 now, that is the tan of the angle, is equal to opposite over adjacent. The opposite side is h and the adjacent side is x. So if I cross multiply this now, don't forget this is like over 1. So cross multiply h times 1 is going to give me h, and that will be equal to tan 60 multiplied by x. The value of tan 60 is 1.732. When you press your calculator, you get 1.732 as the value of tan 60. Then tan 60 multiplied by x, because we are cross multiplying. So it's going to be this multiplied by x. So now that is for the smaller triangle. Now let's move on to the larger triangle. Just like they will handle the smaller triangle, if we use the larger triangle, this h is also the opposite side. So I'm also going to say tan 30 now, using the larger triangle. Tan 30 is equal to the opposite side now, which is h, is equal to h all over the adjacent side. So this is the adjacent side for the larger right angle triangle. So that part is given by x plus 5. Don't forget the full length here is this x added to 5. That is x plus 5. So this is the value for tan 30. Now, if we also cross multiply this, so that this h will multiply 1, we are going to get h is equal to tan 30 is 0.5774. So 0.5774, which is tan 30, multiply x plus 5. So I'm going to put the x plus 5 in brackets. Then now the next thing for us to do is to expand this bracket. So I have h is equal to this multiplied by x will give me 0.5774x. And then this also multiplied by 5 because we are expanding the bracket. So that will give us plus this multiplied by 5 will give me 2.887. Now you agree with me that h here from the smaller triangle is 1.732x. And again, h from this larger triangle is this value here. So since the two parts here are h, this is h and this is h, it means that this part is equal to this part because they are both h. So I'll equate them and say 1.732x, which is this one, is equal to this part because they are both h, is equal to 0.5774x, then plus 2.887. Now, if I collect terms in x on one side of the equation, I'm going to get 1.732x. This is term in x coming to the other side becomes negative now. because here it is positive. When it comes to this side, it becomes negative 0.5774x. And then that will be equal to this one, which is already on the right hand side. That is 2.887. So 1.732x minus 0.5774x is going to give me 1.1546x. And that will be equal to 2.887. So for me to get x, I'm going to divide both sides by 1.1546. Divide both sides by 1.1546. So this will cancel this, and then I'll be left with x on this side, and that will be equal to this value divided by this 2.887 divided by 1.1546 is going to give me 2.5. So that means the value of x is 2.5 as the final answer. So this is A. Now let's move to B. Let's move to the B part of the question. Don't forget that A is asking us to find x, and we have just done that with this question A that we have solved. Now let's move on to the B that says we should find the value of h. Don't forget, from here h is equals to 1.732x. That is h. So I'm going to take this part now and use it to obtain the value of h. So I'll write it out now as h is equal to 1.732x. That is what we obtain from the smaller triangle. But we already know the value of x as 2.5. So that will be equal to 1.732 multiplied by x, which is 2.5. Now, if I multiply that number, that is 1.732 by 2.5, it's going to give me the value of h as 4.33 meter as the final answer. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to this channel so that you can get more detailed videos like this. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.